I knew Okon before he became a monster. The day Okon killed his parents, the whole village shook. I still remember how my mother gasped when she heard the news. David and Florence. Dead. By their own son, she whispered, clutching her wrapper tightly. I couldn't believe it either. Okon and I grew up together. We fetched water from the same stream, played in the dusty village square, and sat side by side in church while our parents prayed for us. But Okon was different. Stubborn. While we hurried to obey our parents, Okon always argued. If they said go left, he went right. His mother would scold him until her voice cracked, but he never listened. The first time he refused to fetch water, we all laughed. It was a small thing, or so we thought. His mother beat him, and his father scolded him, but Okon only grew colder. Then, one night, he disappeared. Years passed. We heard rumors. Some said he had joined a gang in the city. Others claimed he was dead. But then, one morning, he returned, standing at the entrance of his father's compound like a stranger. His mother, Florence, was the first to see him. She didn't rush to hug him. She didn't cry. She yelled, "Where have you been, you useless boy?" Okon's father, David, came out and looked at his son with disgust. "You are a disgrace," he spat. I don't know if it was the years away or the words that pushed him over the edge, but Okon snapped. Right there, in front of the whole village. First, he struck his mother, and when she cursed him, he grabbed a bottle and ended her life. His father tried to stop him, but he too fell. By the time we arrived, Okon was gone. He ran into the night, leaving behind 2 lifeless bodies and a village too stunned to speak. The next time we heard about him, he had been caught. A kidnapper. A murderer. The stubborn boy we had once known was now a man in chains. But prison changed Okon. In the darkness of his cell, he faced what he had done. He wept, but his tears could not bring his parents back. He prayed, but guilt still sat on his shoulders like a heavy load. It took time, but slowly, he found peace in God. One day, the prison warden gave him a Bible. As he read, something in him broke. He saw himself in the story of the prodigal son, lost, broken, but not beyond redemption. He begged for God's forgiveness, and for the first time in his life, he truly changed. Years passed, and Okon became a new man. He started speaking to other prisoners, warning them about the dangers of rebellion and crime. Young boys, angry and lost like he once was, listened to him. Some changed because of him. By the time Okon was an old man, people no longer called him the murderer or the kidnapper. They called him the preacher. He spent the rest of his life telling others what he had learned the hard way, that stubbornness and anger could destroy, but God's grace could rebuild. No one could bring back his parents, and the village never fully forgot what he had done. But God used his story to save many others from walking the same dark path. And in the end, that became Okon's redemption.